welcome back to Hephaestus Prime. I'm Wellington6012. How's everybody doing? Hope you're well. So on the road nice and early this morning, got the tunes pumping, headed to that trading post. Really keen to go and check that out. And then once I've had a bit of a look in there, want to do a bit of fabrication on the beast. I've got a few ideas of how to improve the layout and really just want to finish this thing off. You know, it's been a work in progress for a number of days now. In order to do that, need that iron, because I was running a little short of that, so it was good to get that boulder all drilled and refining in the refineries. It's actually been quite good that I did get that boulder, because I've been on the road a good 6 or 7 k's already this morning, and I haven't found any iron, magnesium, no ores of any description. So a very, very light area, and it's not as though I haven't been sort of crisscrossing and zigzagging to get around these ruts and bumps and things, so I have been weaving about the place a bit, covering quite a bit of area. So I figured the best way to get to the trading post is around the back of this sort of hill here. It did seem around the front looked like more of a cliff, and I think this is more, even though it's a bit lumpy, there is sort of a more gentle slope up to it. It is quite hard to really see where the trail is, and those hills ahead, you know, I'm going to have to really, as I just go over this little edgy bit here. Yeah, so I really do need to be able to pick a bit of a trail, and with that in mind, yeah, I want to get a aerial survey vehicle, so probably won't have time today, but looking to do that next time. I'm thinking just an aerial version of the buggy, so I might even just use the buggy blueprint and just adapt that to airborne. And yeah, just looking to do some aerial surveying, topography type stuff. And yeah, I've got a few ideas sort of floating around in my head that I want to try and get out in the next couple of days or episodes. So anyway, we'll look at picking up the pace to get to this trading post and have a bit of an explore around there, and maybe do a contract or two and see what we can see. Okay, made it. I don't know what the story with that sand was. I thought I was driving across a golf course with bunkers, and maybe it's not a trading post, maybe it's a clubhouse. But anyway, here we are. I'll just try and find a little bit of level ground and park up somewhere here. Yeah, seems like an okay spot. Yeah, let's just have a little bit of a look around. Now, let's just check out this terrain. Yeah, that is quite a bit of a nasty cliff there. I really think I would have been struggling to get the beast up there. Oh, there's a little bit of a ramp up there, but no, I think we went the right way. Okay, let's have a little look-see at this SPDC outpost. Anything in there? No. Timer in there, I wonder what that's going for. No doubt I haven't got access, so I won't know. So anyway, let's have a look inside. See if there's anything in these lockers. Oh, no, not allowed in the lockers. Right, get shopping. See what we can purchase. There's a data pad there, I'll grab one of them. Everything else is mainly ores by the looks, which sort of makes sense since it's a drilling facility. Power kit, yeah, I'll grab some of them. Medkits would be nice as well, but doesn't seem to have any of those. I did turn the unknown signals off, so I'm not getting medkits and power kits through that mechanism. Platinum. Might be nice to get some, but I do already have a little bit, and missiles is probably the only thing that I'd use it for, and I'm not really using them and do have a supply from that pirate base. I'll check this notepad and see what's on there. Lost stations, lost clients, GPS coordinates. Ooh. Okay. We'll just get rid of these ones, because don't need them anymore. Won't be going back to that neck of the woods, especially not to mine those particular things. I'm sure I'll find some closer. Change the colour on this and make it nice and obvious where it is. 25,000 kilometres. Well, I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon. I wonder what's on those other data pads. Might just grab them. D for data. Oh, I've got no money left. Right. Do a contract, get some space credits. What have we got? Can't build the research contracts. 86 power cells. Well, that'd fill up my inventory. I'd have to back the beast up and plumb it in. Same with metal grids. Bulletproof glass. No, not going to give away my reactor components. Good is 150. Yeah, that'll probably do. Yeah, we'll grab that. Alright, might just have a little bit of an explore while we're here. It's probably just got the same stuff as the main store. To the accommodation wing by the looks. Anything in there? No. ATM. Funny place to keep it. What's in there? Oh. Little hotel room. Oh, grinder. I'll disassemble all that and get the parts. Ooh, some space monies. We'll take that. Go upstairs. Another hotel room. Oh, more space monies. Oh, that must be the command center. Oh, grab some memos. There's that timer. Don't know what it's doing. Oh, well. Can't get into it. So it shall remain a mystery. Never mind. Where else we got to go? Down this corridor. Very public bathroom with no door on it. Nothing in there. Okay, we'll head back to the beast and I'll get these girders to trade and get some money. So I've already got those girders in my inventory, so that's good. Just get the last 5 in there. Sweet, and can do them in the one trip, so that's nice. Just get rid of the grinder and drill that I picked up. Just disassemble those. Data pad, not the money. Don't want to disassemble my money. It's funny, it took me a while to learn that this function was actually here. I remember I had a very large inventory of tools in my previous game. Again, things they don't tell you when you start out. Okay, let's just shoot back in here. And once I've done this contract, I should have enough money to get the rest of those data pads to see if I can find any more GPS coordinates or any other information. Okay, so just finish that. And we're done. Cool. That should be more than enough to buy those data pads. grab all of them. Why is it not doing that? Okay, I might just head back to the beast and program those in. Okay, so I've loaded all those in, already deleted some. It's quite interesting, most of them are absolutely miles away. Which, yeah, like that one up there, that's around the alien planet, and that's like 6,000 kilometers. Yeah, all these other ones are 25, 4 times the distance. So, makes me wonder what's sort of out there in the depths of space. But there is this one down, must be the other side of the planet. It's 80 k's away, so that's really the only one of note that's even relatively close, but still quite far away. Yeah, see, I just can't see how those... what's so far out. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go through and I think I'll just delete those. I can't see myself going to the outer room to see what's there. We'll of course make another visit to that trading post, but I think for now we better move on to continuing to fabricate the beast and put some extra bits and pieces on it. So what I want to do is change these walls. So I've used the half blocks, which, because they're kind of on the inside of the beast, even though they're half blocks, they're taking up the full space. So I think I can make better use of the room by using these half blocks, but sort of putting them on the outside, if that makes sense, so that the unused portion is facing outwards, and then I can maximize the internal use. I also want to get sort of better angles, so that's why I'm laying out these half blocks. It'll mean raising the roof, not so much raising the height of it, just the angles. So instead of using those shallow half slopes up the top, I'll be using the quarter ones. Now in theory these windows do have an inside and an outside, but I don't think it'll matter too much. Nobody will notice. I'll just weld these up. Of course, raising the beast is what's enabled me to do all this. It's just given that little bit of extra clearance, because the outline or mesh of the wheels causes quite a few issues. It takes up quite a lot of room, so even though you think you can fit something in behind it, you can't. So I do quite like using these windows. They don't take up too much room and look quite good. With the other side of these, in the medical bay, what I'll probably do is, I've already sort of gone through on camera setting up the medical bay once, so that's probably something I'll do off camera, because we are romping on with this episode, but we are getting through a bit, which is good. Just weld these up. So yeah, there's that bar which sort of indicates that handle, which indicates what's on the inside. Certainly good having lots of components in the inventory. Yeah, so that's good. And I'll just plug up these gaps. I took out that block just in behind there so that I know which ones aren't sort of critical anymore when it comes time for rearranging the inside. Okay, I'll just put another set of windows in the front here. So this will be the command center behind here, which it would be great to get on top of that and get that sorted, make use of this space. And as I said earlier, I want to get some aerial reconnaissance going and get a map sort of happening inside, see where we're going and make the most of that space. It's nice having that container just right there that I can grab stuff out of. Quite happy with how the conveyor system's all plumbed in now, and yeah, you can really make the most of it. Now these window lines are, yeah, I'm a lot happier with the angles that they're on at the moment and think I can just extend it up. So that's another reason why these blocks at the top here are going to have to be at a 45-degree angle rather than the shallow half angle that it is at the moment. Now I'll just battle with these windows, trying to get them the right way. Did I get that first pop? I think I did. Of course, shady side on the outside. So that's how you kind of know that you've got them the right way. Just get the 2x1 and get the angled. And it's just need to get the right spot. A little finicky. They'd still got a few girders left after trading a few of them. Okay, I think I'll just put one more row of glass in. Don't want to go any further back than that. Might run into trouble with the angles and also interfere with the turrets. Because I think that top sheet's going to have to go on the outside. Just get rid of all this sort of former roof line. And yeah, just going to go for this 45-degree angle. And with the shallower slope just below it, it tapers into it quite nicely. Does mean that the roof does get sort of raised a little, or not raised, it's just thicker. But I think that'll be alright. So this is why I sort of needed to make sure I had a bit of steel and iron in the refinery. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with those sorts of lines. I think I'll just plug up the top here with some more angled blocks. It's tempting to put a window in there. Can always change it later. But then again, might need a bit of protection. Now, that window is on the outside. So if I put that on the inside, then I can put a block out here. Use one of these angle ones. It's a shame there's not sort of more angled ones in the pack. I could probably download a modded one or something, but yeah, sometimes there's just a bit of a gap in the range of shapes, particularly with these half blocks. That's around the wrong way, that window, so we'll go for an inverted one. There we go. So yeah, on the inside it should show clear, and on the outside it should show shaded. Just pop some a spotlight on the front there. Give me a bit more light for night driving. Although I am trying to avoid night driving. It's yeah, a bit hazardous. Alright, just get the right colour for this, and we'll continue this line down. Now I'm going to extend out the back there, but of course not across the whole width of the beast, because there is the drill arm that raises and lowers, so that would cause issues if that had a roof above it. So what I'm going to do is, down this left hand side, I'm going to put a couple more turrets.
Energy low.
And sort of cover up all this infrastructure that's in here. And then on the right hand side, I'm thinking that that'll be a lot more open, potentially having a landing bay for the aerial craft. I'm not too sure, but I have got a bit of an idea for that other side in regards to access and just being able to navigate around the beast. Certainly nice having an advanced welder. It doesn't take too long to weld up these bits. Has started raining, as you can tell. Okay, so I'm just adjusting the conveyor system. So I'm just coming an offshoot off the med bay so that I'm not going onto the side of the refinery, because then it still plumbs in with the system that I've got. Because if I plug into the refinery, it'll fill it up with ingots and cause all sorts of troubles. So that still leaves enough room for the drill arm to go up. And there'll be room for 2 turrets on this side. Now I've put one of the turrets in already, and I'm just plumbing in for the second turret now. that's the sort of roof line on the left hand side, comes back to the end here. Might just get rid of this one since I don't think we're going to need it, and just rescue that ammo.
Inventory full.
Just sort that out. So I don't know if I'll be able to find that ammo again amongst the grass. So yeah, I mean that's going to be, what, 5 turrets? I think that should be sufficient. Most of the drones that attacked were dealt with by 2 Gatling turrets, so that should be more than enough. Haven't come across any more bases lately, so that's a good thing. I'll just paint them the typical camo green so that they blend in with their white background. Oh well, sticking with it now. And while I'm here, I'll just sort out the group for this so we can get the turrets turned on and off in a hurry. Let's add those 2 new ones in and save that. Awesome. Yeah, no, that looks good down that side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the same thing down the other side, but I don't think you need to sit through that. So hopefully I'll be back momentarily with the completed version. Okay, so I've made a pretty good dent in that, and the sun's out, so that's good news. Yeah, reasonable space in here now. Moving that nose forward really has freed up a bit more room. This wall here potentially is going to go as well. Well, not go, just move, because there's going to be a lot more room in the med bay now. Got this external door. Watch out for that first step, it's a nasty one. So that's what I'm going to fix now. I've got a bit of a cunning plan. What I want to do is put in a couple of pistons and then attach a walkway to them. The pistons are just to adjust for the fact that there's only a half wall on the outside. Otherwise it would be a rather big gap, I think. So yeah, I'll have 2 of these, one at the other end. I'll bring them back in and link them up. I'll probably have to use merge blocks. So just pop some displays on there. I'll probably have a wall of displays there, I think, just to cover up the gap that that end of that piston created. So I've extended that out, so that works quite well. And I've put the second one in, just reversing that so it goes offset with the first one. And I'll put these walkways on. I just need it offset because I'm going to have to connect the merge blocks. So I'm using the walkways with the rails on either side. That's the one. So put a couple of those along here, and then I'll do a couple more from the opposite direction. Just leave a gap in the middle of the 2 of them, because I'll need to, once they're merged together, I'll fill that gap with a walkway to lock them together, and then I can delete the merge blocks. Nothing like a bit of merge madness.
Energy low.
Okay, they're all welded up, so fingers crossed. We'll merge those together and see what happens. I might just head inside actually and do it off the back of the piston. Certainly will be a lot easier to get through that door once I get this walkway in. Now that other piston was 6.9. I was paying attention when I reversed it, so we'll match those up. Boom. No worries. Okay, we'll pop a walkway on top of here now, and then I can get rid of these merge blocks. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Inventory full.
I'll grab those in a minute. No worries. Alright, that's worked well. I wish there was some other way to sort of join pistons together like that, but oh well, that's the way it is. Now I'll just weld all this up, and then we'll reverse the deck in. Oh, need to put some stairs on the end as well, of course. Okay, so a little bit of a rain shower's come through, and yeah, I've added onto the other end, and I did just get sidetracked. I plugged a hole in the wall, so the med bay is all enclosed again now. Just get rid of this steel catwalk here to give me room for the stairs. Now the stairs are going to have to attach to something, so I'll put a corner light in here, and that should be enough. Also, it will be quite good just to give a bit of downwards light as well, so I can see all the things I'm squishing. Now we're getting to the end of the day again, or the end of the episode I should say. There's still a few other things that I sort of want to do, but they are just really housekeeping type stuff. I've got to rejig that med bay. That can take a bit of time because some of those components take a while to grind down and re-weld, and I'll probably put them in the wrong place. So also want to put some sensors on the doors and get some automation happening there, and also just anything else that needs tidying up as a result of moving these walls around. Okay, so that's the lights welded up, and now I can attach the set of stairs to the back of this one here. It's quite a good little tip, that, using the corner light, because of course the stairs are one below the block that you want to attach them to. So just get these around the right way, and they're not cooperating. Why won't you attach? Come on, snap to it. Oh, come on. Maybe that wheel's in the way. Shouldn't be. That one's fine. Oh, there we go. It's just me standing in the wrong place. Cool. Okay, we'll reverse this in. And fingers crossed for a third time that it works. Now I've already set the piston to 1.25 as a bit of a guess as to how far it should be extended. Just change the name of these two so I don't get them mixed up. With the other pistons, that is. Okay, there we go. No, we don't. It's going the wrong way. It's going out. Let's reverse them again. Okay, there we go. That's better. Just speed them up a tiny little bit. Once they get in their final position, I'll lock them into that place. Alright, hopefully those set of stairs fit into that gap. This is something that just wasn't possible before the mesh collision update, I don't think. Oh, it's just stopped on the edge. Okay. What can we do? Oh. No, it's done it by itself. We can be patient. That's what we can do. Alright, I'm going to get on to my other things. I'll have a bit of a tour once we are finished. And we'll wind up the episode. Welcome back. Oh, sorry about the spotlights. We'll have a look inside the flight deck in a little bit, but just wanted to show you the front there. Those lines of the windscreen are quite nice. Really happy with how they came out. A little bit of access down here if we need it. Although it's now plumbed in sort of properly, I can access most of this stuff from anywhere. Come back out of here. Now tomorrow, going to do a little bit of work around this area. With the buggy as well. I want to sort of put that on a platform because it's kind of out of mid-air, so it'd be good to have something underneath it. Something I did look at originally. And then on the other side will be the platform for the flyer that I want to work on, so that'll be tomorrow's job. It'll extend onto this little walkway thing here. So, automatic doors. Come down here. And got this contract thing in. I decided to get rid of the toilet because, well, there was no door on it, so it wasn't that good. Put this contract thing in, not going to set up contracts, but it's just a good way of monitoring what's sort of outstanding. Got doors automatically closing on this, so I don't have to worry about leaving them open. And I've lowered the roof. Lowered? Raised the roof in here. Just because of the extra blocks on the outside, I was able to use half blocks. All worked quite well, so server room, and this is where I moved that toilet to. So we got something up the front now if you get caught short. Command deck, I'll come back to this in a minute. We'll go out and have a look at this side of the beast. So yeah, that was going out on the limb a bit, putting this walkway in. But yeah, happy with how that's come out, and I will extend it. Well, that's the plan anyway. It could be quite tricky. Anywho, tomorrow's problem. We'll come back in here and just get some more power while I'm here, some more energy. And yeah, had a pretty decent rejig in here. Got the medical scanners over there and the projector thing in the middle. Little hint there with the old thumbs up. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And the cargo container I've put up there, so I've got access to all the components, and that feeds through the conveyors into this one here as well. So yeah, you can pretty much get stuff from anywhere. Got my wall of screens, which I'll probably put my map on. Probably can actually use one of those new big screens. Put a projector up here. The idea is that this is kind of a status type thing for the beast. So yeah, and my little driver's seat. Still a little bit to do on the command deck. Put some screens in and more custom images. So a very rapid fire tour there, but no doubt we'll see more of all this sort of area over the next couple of episodes. And with that, I think we'll call an end to this episode. The weather outside is absolutely atrocious, pouring down with rain. When I say that, I mean the weather that I have here in real life is exactly the same as the weather that's currently in the game. It's absolutely miserable. So I'm going to go and get tucked up in a warm bed and say thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe out there. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.